Hi guys, welcome back to Grace Caddy Pilates. Today I'm going to take you through a mat class. You're going to need some hand weights and some ankle weights. I've got 1 kilo for each of them, but choose whichever you would like. Start with your feet hip width distance apart. You're going to roll yourselves down 1 vertebrae at a time, reaching the hand weights or your knuckles down towards the floor, so get that really deep stretch through the back. Make sure that your hips are stacked over your ankles, so you're not sending your weight back. You want to keep it stacked. Nicely done. From here, you're going to keep your gaze forward. We're exhaling, drawing our arms out to the side, and then inhale, drawing our hands back down by our hips. Just starting to warm up through the deltoids, a little bit of the shoulders, arms. Next time that you draw your arms in line with your shoulders, let's add in a heel lift. So we're exhaling, peeling both heels off. Inhale to lower down. Continue with the arms here. We're working into our calves and working the ankle stability. Next one, keep the arms reaching out to the sides, just lift and lower the heels. You've got 9 more like this. Exhaling, lifting, inhale to lower. Think about drawing your belly button to your spine, shoulders are down, legs are nice and straight. Just a few more like this, exhaling and then inhaling. Last one here, lower all the way down, well done. We're going to start to work into our balance and also our left glute. So you're going to float your right leg into tabletop, arms are reaching up to the ceiling as well. I want you to step back, a nice light toe touch with your right foot. Bring the hands back by your side too. And then exhale, float it back into tabletop, bend the left knee, extend the arms back, also extend the right leg. Using your breath here. Shoulders are down, again belly button's drawing to your spine. Try and stabilize through that left leg as much as possible. On the next one, I want you to lower yourself down, hold it here. You're going to run your right leg in and out. 10 little runs. And 9. For 8. 7, gaze is about 1 meter in front. For 6. 5, bending and extending the elbows as well. For 4. 3. 2. Last one, you're going to keep your legs straight, keep the hands reaching back, flip the palms up to the ceiling, pulse the arms up and down. You've got 6 more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's lift and lower the right leg. 9 to go. 8, 7, controlled here for 6. Make sure the hips aren't opening up to the right. 4 more. 3, energy through the arms for 2. Last one here, and you're going to stand up nice and tall. Well done. We're going to straight away swap over to the other side. So let's float the left leg into tabletop, reach the arms up to the ceiling, bend your right knee, extend the left leg back, extend both arms back behind you. Nice work here. Continue. On this next one, lower yourself down, hold it here. We're going to run the left leg in and out as well as the arms. 8 to go. 7. 6. Last one here, keep the left leg straight, flip the palms up to the ceiling, pulse the arms up and down. We've got 6 to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's lift and lower the left leg up and down. Keep that right leg bent and soft, using your breath here. Last little bit, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the leg down, draw yourself all the way back up. Well done, guys. You should have been feeling your glutes working. We're going to place the weights off to one side, and you're going to stand with your feet hip width distance apart. We're going to roll ourselves down one vertebrae at a time. As soon as your hands touch the floor, I want you to walk yourselves out into a plank position. You're going to hold it here, lifting out of the shoulders. Belly button's drawing away from your pant line. From here, can you start to float your right leg up in line with your hip? We're holding it here. Keep reaching that right leg back. Lower the right leg down. We're swapping over to the left. Now lower the left leg down. You're slowly going to bend the elbows back. Lower the chest down onto the floor. Point the toes long behind you and bring the hands so that you can rest your forehead onto them. We're going to work into your back extension here. So you're going to inhale, start to lift up, keep the forehead attached to the hands, and hold yourself for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then lower down. Inhale again, lifting up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Nice. Think about drawing your belly button to your spine. So you shouldn't feel anything through your lower back, it's just all the upper back extensors. Now we're going to add on to this. So you're going to lift yourself up, hold, extend both arms out, bend both arms, then lower everything down. So we lift and hold, extend, bend, lower all the way down. Nice. Just a few more like this. Last one here, lifting, extending, bending, then lower all the way down. Well done. Draw yourself all the way up into a 4-point kneeling position. So you want your shoulders over your wrist and your knees in line with your hips. We're going to exhale, press away, draw your gaze towards your belly button as you start to round through the back. And then inhale, let the belly hang, draw the gaze forward. So working into your cat-cow. If you have any wrist issues, you can always come onto your fists to take that load out of the wrists. Exhaling, rounding. Inhale, let the belly hang and find neutral spine. From here, you're going to extend your right leg out long behind you. Float the right leg up to lift in line with the hip and then lower it down. So your aim here is to keep your pelvis nice and still. You shouldn't feel like you're just throwing the leg up. It's nice and controlled. On this next one, extend the right leg long. We're just going to continue by lifting and lowering the right leg up and down. Keep the pelvis still. 6 to go. Gazes in between the hands. 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2 more. On this next one, keep the leg in line with the hip. Little circles in one direction for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep lifting out of the shoulders. 3 to go. 2, 1, reverse the circles for 8. Legs nice and straight. You've got 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, you're going to bend the right knee, flex the foot, and then extend the leg, point the toes. Inhaling and then exhaling here. 5 more. And 4, 3. Work that hamstring and glute for 2. On the next one, keep the leg bent. You're going to pulse the leg up to the ceiling. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg all the way down. Well done. Sink back into a child's pose. Roll out your wrists in one direction and then in the other direction before we complete it on the other side. When you're ready, coming back into that 4-point kneeling position, we're going to start by extending the left leg and then lifting it in line with the hip, then lowering down. 7 more like this. On the next one, keep the left leg straight, just lift and lower. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the pelvis still for 4. Lift out of the shoulders. 3 more here. 2. Last one. Keep the left leg in line with the hip, circling in one direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circles in the other direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bend the left knee, flex the foot, extend the left leg, point the toes. 7 to go. 6 before our pulses. 5 more. Belly's drawing to your spine for 4. 3. Flex that foot. 2 more. Last one here. Keep the bend, pulse the leg up. 6 to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg down. Find that child's pose position. Reach the arms out long. Roll out the wrists in one direction. And then roll them out in the other direction. We're going to work into our roll downs now. So I want you to sit onto your bottom, legs outstretched, and you're going to grab hold of the 1 kilo weights again. Reach the arms out long. You're going to draw your belly button to your spine, roll off the sit bones, float the hands overhead. As you exhale, I want you to bring your hands back in line with your shoulders, start to peel yourself up. Reach the weights towards your feet. Then you're going to restack up nice and tall again. We're going to repeat that. So you want to focus on control. So don't rush this and try not to use momentum either. So it's all coming from the core. Shoulders are down. The leg weights and the hand weights should assist you with the roll up. Float the hands back in line with your shoulders. Peel the head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Fold yourselves forward. Restack up nice and tall. Then roll yourselves down 1 vertebrae at a time. Last one here, roll off the sit bones. This time bring your hands directly by your side. Bend the left knee, bend the right, and then you're going to float the legs into tabletop 1 at a time. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. As you inhale, you're going to toe tap your right leg down to the mat. And as you do that, your left arm's coming out to the side. So we inhale, right toe tap, left arm goes out to the side. Exhale, come back through center, then alternate. Left toes, right arm comes out to the side. So you want to keep the torso nice and still here. You also want that neutral spine, so you're not imprinting, we're also not arching the back. Inhaling and then exhaling. If at any point the ankle weights or the hand weights get too much, just take them off. You can still get the same effect without them. To make this movement more challenging, you're going to add in the double leg toe tap and both arms out wide. Inhale, toe tap down, exhale, come back through center. Belly buttons drawing to your spine, keeping the legs in that nice 90-degree angle. Good work, guys. Last one like this. Good. Keep the legs in tabletop. I want you to reach the arms back behind your head. This is similar to the roll up, but this time I want you to roll up onto your sit bones whilst keeping the legs into tabletop, and then roll yourselves down carefully. So your aim is to try not to extend the legs as you come up, and you want to come up high onto your sit bones. So you don't want to just come up onto the lower back. We want to come up almost onto our bottom. Last one like this. You should be feeling your lower abs. Well done. Lower all the way down. Place the feet onto the floor. Separate your arms out nice and wide and just drop the knees from side to side so you get your lower back release and lower abdominal release. One more either side. We're going to work our upper abdominals now. So interlace your fingertips together. Place the hands behind the head, then float your legs into tabletop one at a time. Exhale, scoop up through the head, neck and shoulders. Draw your gaze in between the knees and then inhale to lower down. Try and peel the tips of the shoulder blades off of the mat and then lower all the way down. Just 4 more like this, keeping the legs in tabletop. For 3, exhale, lifting up. 2 more. Last one like this. The next time that you scoop up, I want you to draw your left armpit to your right knee, extend the left leg long, come back through center, then alternate. So working into your crisscross, exhale, then inhale. 4 more. And 3. 2 more. Last one here. On the next one, hold that rotation, keep the legs straight, and I want you to lift and lower that leg up to the ceiling. You've got 6 and 5. Keep working those lower abdominals for 4, 3, 2. Last one, come back through center, alternate to the other side. We've got 7 to go and 6 for 5. 4 more. 3, keep that lift and that rotation for 2. Last one, bend the right knee, lower yourself down again. Well done. Those abs should be working and on fire. Extend the legs out long, reach your hands up and overhead, curl yourself up just for your final roll up. And then we're going to work into our glutes. So coming up onto your side, you want your right elbow in line with your right shoulder, and I want you to lift out of your bottom waist. We're going to lift the top leg up. So the legs are bent at 90 degrees, and we're just going to hold the top leg up so it's in line with our hip. From here, we're going to inhale, lower the leg down, then exhale, lift the leg back in line with your hip. Inhaling and then exhaling here. Keep lifting out of your bottom waist and out of your shoulder, starting to work through that left glute. The next time that you lift the leg up, I want you to reach the leg back behind you and then draw it back in line with your right knee. So inhale, sending the leg back behind you, exhale, drawing it back in line with the knee. On the next one, keep the left leg back, little pulses up and down with the left leg. Keep lifting out of the bottom waist. Last little bit here, using your breath, and then you're going to draw the left leg in front, lower it down. Well done. Let's work into our side waist now. So you're going to bring the left foot in front of the right leg. Bring your left hand just in front of your chest, your right arm's a little out further. Press into both hands, press into both feet. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling. As you exhale, I want you to press away with the floor with the bottom arm. Rotate the hips as you draw the left hand through the waist. So you can watch here again. Really notice that my hips are rotating and piking up to the ceiling at the same time. So I'm pressing into my bottom arm, lifting the hips up, rotating around, reaching the left arm back up to the ceiling, lowering down. This one's amazing to tighten and tone your side waist and also strengthen up through the shoulder on the bottom arm. Make this next one your last one. Exhale, pike the hips, rotate around, reach up, lower all the way down. Well done. They're really hard. They're challenging for the shoulders, but they feel amazing once you get them. Let's swap over to the other side. We're going to work our glute to start with. So let's place the left elbow in line with the shoulder, lift out of the bottom waist. We're just floating the right leg up in line with our hip. We're just holding it here. So our legs are about 45 degrees from our hip. Now we're going to inhale, lower the legs down, and then exhale, lift the right leg back in line with the hip. Belly button's drawing to your spine. On this next one, keep the right leg up. We're gonna reach it back behind us and then draw it back in line with our left knee. Inhaling and then exhaling here. 6 to go. On the next one, keep the leg back. We're going to pulse the leg up and down here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the right knee back in line with the left, then lower it all the way down. Well done. Now we're going to work into our waist and our shoulder. So bring the right leg in front of the left. Bring the arms out a little further. Come into that side plank, pike the hips up to the ceiling as you rotate around, then lower all the way down. Press into both feet, both arms. Rotate the hips, lower down. Nice, 4 to go. Last one here. Pike and rotate, reach up, lower all the way down. Well done. You made it. So now we're going to grab hold of those 1 kilo weights. Come into a high kneeling position. We're going to work our quads. Reach your arms out and long. Inhale, you're going to hinge back, keeping this same long line from the crown of your head through to your knees. And then exhale, draw yourself back upright. So we're inhale, hinging back. Arms are still straight. Exhale, draw yourself up. So you should feel this biting just above the knees. So quite low in the quads. The next time that you hinge back, hold it here. Little pulses forward and back. Just 2 inches forwards, 2 inches back. Using your breath. I know these really burn, but you've got it. Last little bit here. Keep those arms straight. When you're ready, come all the way back up. Let's get a stretch. So reach the left leg in front. Get a hip flexor stretch here so you can really lean into that left leg. And if you want a deeper stretch again through your right hip flexor, reach the right arm up and over. Swapping to the other side when you're ready. So the right foot's flat, both hips are square, get that hip flexor stretch and release. Then you can reach up and over with the left arm. Now we can get rid of those ankle weights, one at a time. And I want you to lie all the way down onto your right side. Grab hold of one of those 1 kilo weights. Support your head with your right arm. You're going to reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Try and draw the left shoulder blade onto the mat without letting your hips roll back. We're coming into our book opening stretch. This feels so nice on the back to get that rotation. Just a few more like this. Now let's come up and we'll swap over to the other side. So lie all the way down, support your head with your left arm this time. Reach the right arm forward. Inhale, reach the arm up to the ceiling. Try and get the right shoulder blade down onto the mat. And then exhale, come back through center. And again, inhaling, reaching up. Shoulder blade comes down onto the mat. Exhale, come back through center. 3 more here. Nice. We can get rid of that weight now, and you're going to lie onto your back for our last stretch here, which is your glute stretch. So you can either come into the classic figure 4 stretch, or you can bring one leg over the other and then grab hold of both ankles. You'll really start to feel a deep glute stretch through the left glute, especially if your left leg's in front. And then I want you to unwrap the legs, swapping over to the other side. Just pulling those ankles a little bit closer to you. And coming out of there when you're ready. You're all finished. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you again next time.